Welcome back once again. The Rivers State politicking has taken a fresh dimension following Sh0ck's recent tears ever since Bola Ahmed Tinubu and APC issued an order within the hierarchy of their party that every member of their party who wants to clinch on any elective position, right from the Senate, House of Representatives, House of Assembly, and other elective position, even appointments, must get reference and must be recommended by the state governor. That is empowering the state governor over other elective positions and also ensuring that the state governors are now the leaders of their political party. Referring back to Rivers State, Sh0ck as the FCT minister who is in the PDP but dining and whining with the APC has seen that particular order as an order that has undermined his own principle, because Sh0ck has always and often glamored that he is the leader of the PDP and he wants to be the leader of the APC, notwithstanding that he's not in the political party. In furtherance, Sh0ck is the one losing it totally because he is fighting internal crisis in the PDP. Remember that the faction of the PDP loyal to the Bauchi state governor and the Makinde Oyo state governor have outrightly authentified that they are working with the ADC in support of their presidential ambition. And it is now obvious and contrary to Sh0ck's own plight, because they are also bringing out somebody that will support Bola Ahmed Tinubu in disguise. It is obvious that Sh0ck has done a lot of things to see the relevance of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but on the other hand of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he cannot see Sh0ck or give him an edge ahead of Fubara, because Fubara is an APC member and he's the governor of Rivers State. Come to think of it, on the financial status, Fubara has the treasury house that will actually help Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027 in his presidential ambition. So Sh0ck is just an appointee and he remains an appointee at this time. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not let or allow Sh0ck to infringe or bring internal crisis within his political party, APC, ahead of the primaries and before the primaries. This is exactly what is happening. I'm going to be showing you what Bola Ahmed Tinubu has used as an endorsement to Fubara and how Fubara has returned the endorsement back to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Both of them are working hand in glove without any fear nor favor, irrespective of Sh0ck's own plight or his understanding towards this particular politicking in Rivers State. Without wasting much of your time, I'm going to be showing you all in full content. But before I do that, listen attentively to Dino Melaye on what he stated regarding Sh0ck recently. Sincerely speaking, Sh0ck is losing it totally. Watch, and when we come back, we'll continue.
Fair criticism. Would you say for a moment the man is actually asking you to do the right thing? Would you have to blame yourself at least for a little tiny thing that you did wrong?
Coming from a man whose one leg is in River Niger, the other one is in River Benue, I cannot, there's no point reacting to that. Because it's an instrument in the hands of APC to destroy the political parties in this country. We are aware that they've succeeded with PDP, they've succeeded with SDP, they've succeeded with Labour, but we will not allow them to do same to ADC. It will not happen. Sh0ck.
They say you've shot yourself in the foot. That the present crisis of the ADC is a crisis caused by the ADC members.
Anybody who's,
and members of the ADC called the leadership of Senator David Mark as hijackers. That you have come to the party to hijack it.
My brother, whoever is saying that is myopic, is porous, is parochial, is intellectually stagnant, is suffering from arthritis of the brain. When we started this party, they told us that Atiku, Obi, Amechi, how will they come together? That they will never come together. My brother, lo and behold, they came together. Even recently, they said, no, Kwankwaso cannot join them. How can Is Kwankwaso not with us now? When we started, they said, we give them 6 months. They will disappear. My brother, we just had a colorful, celebrated convention. And that is how they will continue to postulate and we will continue to succeed.
Wike said that your party and the opposition figure has no space.
Please, if you don't
in
mind,
an election.
If you don't mind, can you?
What does that tell you?
Can we?
Do you think that the ADC will be on the ballot?
Can we be serious?
Do you think you have a place in this election, the ADC?
My brother, we will not only be on the ballots. ADC is producing the next president of the Federal Republic of...
Welcome back once again. I believe you've listened attentively to Dino Melaye and all what he has stated regarding the strong nature of the ADC ahead of the 2027 election, that they will not be deterred following how the APC has sent likes of Sh0ck to come and destroy and make opposition party toothless? Are you seeing that it is better, that good name is preferable than money? Look at how Sh0ck has been a tongue on the neck of a lot of persons regarding his nature of politicking. Now, this is what has given rise to what is actually happening, and it is obvious that Sh0ck is losing out. As you could see on your screen, similarly Fubara has been ordered to do the needful. As you could see on your screen, Tinubu puts Wike in tight corner, gives Fubara a go-ahead order to choose candidates for elective position. Fresh political signals from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu may have reshaped the balance of power in Rivers State, placing Governor Similaye Fubara in a potential stronger position ahead of 2027 election, while tightening the space for Federal Capital Territory Sh0ck and his allies, being Martin Amehule and co. At a high-level meeting held on Thursday, which we all are aware, Presidential Villa, Bola Ahmed Tinubu told categorically and rejected calls by some National Assembly members for automatic return tickets. In that particular meeting, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has said it and insisted that arrangements will utterly help in making sure all powers goes back to the governor. Instead, Bola Ahmed Tinubu reaffirmed that governors remain the leaders of party machinery in their respective states and should retain the authority to determine who emerges as candidates for elective positions. This position, if consistently applied, could significantly alter the political equation in Rivers State, where a prolonged power struggle has pitted Fubara against his predecessor, Sh0ck, who is the political benefactor to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, look at the swift in Rivers State power dynamics. Tinubu's latest stance appears to contrast with an earlier remark in which he described Sh0ck as the political leader of Rivers State, despite Wike not being a member of APC and Fubara being the sitting governor under the ruling People's Party. With the president now emphasizing the supremacy of governors in party affairs, attention has turned to how this principle will play out in Rivers State. Analysts say it effectively places the power of candidate selection for 2027 in Fubara's hand, at least within the APC structure. The development could force a dramatic political recalibration among key actors in the state, many of whom have aligned with Sh0ck in opposition to the governor. Lawmakers face what we call a political reality. That is what it is. Particularly affected are members of the House of Assembly led by Martin Amehule. The group had been at the forefront of the sit-off with the governor, issuing impeachment threats and reinstating executive proposal, including the presentations of the state 2026 budget. Their action contributed to a prolonged governance deadlock, leaving the state without a functional budget framework. Now, political observers suggest that those same lawmakers may need the governor's endorsement to ensure party tickets if they intend to return to their office in 2027. Coalition politics under pressure, that is what it is. The implications also extend to Wike's political framework in the state, often described by observers as a broad coalition aimed at limiting Fubara's re-election prospects. With the governor potential controlling access to party tickets, members of that coalition may find themselves in the position of seeking his approval to retain or remain politically relevant in Rivers State. This reversal highlights the fluid and often unpredictable nature of Nigerian politics, where alignments and alliances can shift rapidly in response to decisions at the highest level of power. Now, what lies ahead on Sh0ck and his allies? Political analysts may say that the unfolding developments in Rivers State could become a defining case study in the Rivers democratic evolution, particularly regarding party supremacy, executive legislative relation, and the influence of federal power on the state politics. Whether Bola Ahmed Tinubu's position will be applied uniformly or adjusted to accommodate existing political interests remains the same. But for now, the message is clear. Governors, not external power brokers, are expected to determine the political future within their state. In Rivers State, that may mark the beginning of a new chapter in a rivalry that has already shaped East State's political landscape. This is exactly what is making Sh0ck to be in total shares and shambles. Now, after this particular statement and analysis, Siminalayi Fubara decided to take the bull by the horn by clearly and taking a clear stand on Bola Ahmed Tinubu. As you could see on your screen, Fubara backs Tinubu's re-election bid, urges unity, strengthens solidarity. This is exactly Siminalayi Fubara's stand. The executive governor of Rivers State has urged Nigerians and Rivers State residents and indigenes to support Bola Ahmed Tinubu for second term in office to enable him to continue the good work. According to him, the governor said it was important for the president to continue implementing his bold, daring and ambitious vision for the inclusive, sustainable development in Rivers State. Sincerely speaking, ever since Siminalayi Fubara joined the APC, this has been a nightmare to Sh0ck, because that particular federal relevance Sh0ck has, Siminalayi Fubara is now with it. So this order of telling every member of the party in APC, both the ones loyal to Sh0ck and the ones that are not loyal to Sh0ck, all of them are now at the beck and call of Siminalayi Fubara. So a lot of persons have advised Siminalayi Fubara that these same persons that are now begging you that you should give them that particular position to return back as House of Assembly members that are loyal to Sh0ck, remember that you need to bring in your people at this point, because if you go contrary to your own view and your own plight, these same people will go into office and frustrate your second term. Now that you have the power, now that you have the might, now that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is with you, you have endorsed him, he has endorsed you, do the needful by taking the bull by the horn. I said to bring all of this to your view. What is your take regarding what is happening in Rivers State? Don't forget to share, like, and also hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell and click on the like button so let's get informations promptly when we drop them here. Don't forget to express your opinion regarding everything that is playing out in Rivers State politics, and what is your advice to Sh0ck and Siminalayi Fubara? Get to the comment section and react. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.